Hello, in this video we will be answering how many integers between 100 and 300 inclusive is divisible by 5 or 7. First of all, we have to find the multiples of 5. We have to find the first multiple of 5 as well as the last multiple of 5. So let's go ahead and get started with that. We take 100 divided by 5. 100 divided by 5 is 5 times 20. So we have our first multiple, which is 5 times 20, which is equal to 100. Now we have to take the last multiple of 5. That's 300 divided by 5. So that's 5 times 60. As you can see, we have multiples ranging anywhere from 5 times 20 up to 5 times 60. And of course, 5 times 60 is 300. But we have to determine how many multiples of 5 there are in this range. This is where we use the formula largest number minus the smallest number plus 1. That is 60 minus 20 plus 1. And this is equal to 41. What this means is that there are 41 multiples of 5 in this range. Now we have to find multiples of 7. We're going to do the same thing. There's just a little bit extra. And you'll see that here now. We're going to take 100 and divide it by 7. Now this is approximately 14.29. Now, taking a look at 14.29 is not a whole number. We have to turn it into a whole number, but it has to be greater than or equal to 100. But in this case, we have to round 14.29 up to one whole number, and that gives us 15. So we have our first multiple in this range, which is 7 times 15. And 7 times 15 is equal to 105. Now we're going to find the last multiple of 7. 300 divided by 7 is approximately 42.86. And our last multiple in this range is 7 times 42. And we have to round this decimal number down because we have to have our numbers anywhere from less than or equal to 300. And this gives us 294. Now we have to determine how many multiples of 7 there are in this range. Again, we're going to take the largest number minus the smallest number plus 1. That's 42 minus 15 plus 1. And this is equal to 28. So we found 28 multiples of 7 in this range. But now we're not finished yet. We have to find multiples of 35. And the reason why is because the least common multiple of 5 and 7 is 35. And we need to avoid any overlapping. So let's go ahead and start. We have 100 divided by 35. And this is approximately 2.86. Our first multiple is 35 times 3. Notice I've rounded 2.86 up to one whole integer. And 35 times 3 is 105. So as you can see, it's greater than or equal to 100. In fact, it's actually greater than 100. Now we're going to find the last multiple of 35 in this range. We take 300 and we divide it by 35. Now this is approximately 8.57. Our last multiple in this range is 35 times 8. Notice I've rounded 8.57 down, so the whole number is 8. 35 times 8 is 280. So now, how many multiples of 35 are there in this range? Once we find that, we need to subtract them from our total. Again, we're going to take the largest number minus the smallest number plus 1. 8 minus 3 plus 1. This gives us 6. So there are 6 multiples of 35. Now what we need to do is calculate. We have 41 multiples of 5 plus 28 multiples of 7, and we subtract 6 multiples of 35. And the reason why we have to do that is because we cannot count any numbers twice. That's double counting or overlapping. So we've just answered the question, how many integers between 100 and 300 inclusive is divisible by 5 or 7? And our answer is 63. So I hope this was helpful to you. Thanks for watching.